Hello, YouTube friends, and welcome back to the Layoff Guy. It's been a bit of a rough week, this one. This is episode 3, which covers my third week since being laid off, and I must say this was a tough one. What is this, you're wondering? It is a speeding ticket that I got. Wonderful. Here, I'll show you. My wife and I just came back from a vacation. This was right before I got laid off, and we were traveling across several provinces. This is in Saskatchewan. You can kind of tell from the picture. But you can see that I was clocked in an 80 kilometer per hour zone doing 102 kilometers per hour. Yeah, so they find me and look, they've got the image on here as well. But just they fined me $194 to be paid no later than August 15th, 2023. This is just what we need. Really, this is perfect. So apparently this is a new speed zone in Saskatchewan where we were. And right at this intersection, which has become quite dangerous, they have reduced the speed limit to 80. However, I was just coming out of another exit out of the city onto the highway, and for some reason didn't notice the 80 kilometer zone, or didn't slow down enough. I was going 102. The actual speed limit is 110 on the rest of the highway. So I was really just picking up speed, didn't notice that this limit was there. So I made a mistake. $194 charge. And the letter was sent to my wife because the car is registered in her name. So she's not happy about that. But what I did was I called and I talked to the traffic prosecutor. So I talked to the traffic prosecutor, just pled my case. Let him know that,
I'm an idiot! You're an idiot!
I didn't realize what was happening, and that we just got back from our holidays. I lost my job that week, the end of that week, and then this came in the mail the next week. Great. Perfect. He heard my pleas, and he actually agreed to reduce to half the cost of the ticket. So don't let anybody tell you that asking doesn't help, because it almost always helps. You have to just deal with things and ask and see if there's any options besides what's stated on paper in black and white. To proceed with this, I have to call in on the court date, which is like months away, and I'm out of province, so I can call in and just let them know what the traffic prosecutor said. Perfect. That's kind of how my week started. I was already having some issues with, I missed another networking event that was being held, which I wanted to go to, but I caught it too late, so I missed that one. I also had some proposals out, or a proposal out, that I was expecting to come back, and it hasn't yet. So that was getting me down a little bit, just because usually when it doesn't come back fast, it means there's some sort of hesitancy, and this one has, there's more complication than that. But I'm confident it is going to come back, and we'll go forward. It was just one of those things was down. I was also trying to, my website, as I mentioned last week, I did some modifications to a site that I own and put some ads up on the site that I can gain affiliate payments off of. And that hadn't produced any actual purchases yet. So I was really hoping it would. The other thing is it shows only 40 clicks, but I realized that it's showing like a 28-day window, and that window keeps shifting. So those 40 clicks, there's more clicks every day. It's just that window is shifting. So if I look at the whole time, it's more like 70 clicks or something. Or actually, it might be more than that now. But yeah, no purchases. So no money made off of that. I did have somebody contacting me about doing a guest post, and that's fine. That might proceed. So there'll be some money there. But in a nutshell, it's been a rough week because of that. Now, it didn't stay on a rough note. I remembered to keep positive, and even though I had a little bit of downtime, I just kept pressing away. I just want to just kind of recall what we've talked about so far already. So in the previous 2 episodes, I talked about some key points. One was apply for unemployment or unemployment benefits or employment insurance, whatever it might be called in your area. So that's number 1. Number 2, take some time to think and keep positive, right? So yes, a layoff has happened. Take a bit of time and just think about things and keep positive. Think about all the possibilities and good things, and don't let yourself get really down. Let my people know. That was point number 3. I repeated it a couple times, but basically let people in your life know what's going on so that they can help you out. Number 4, take stock of your assets, your skills, the arrows in your quiver. Count your blessings, because there's likely something there that's going to lead you down the path of where you need to go. Now, this video applies to a multitude of people, not just people in my type of situation. So this is still a good point, I think, to do, but you may already know exactly what you're going to do applying for another job or et cetera, et cetera. Still, look at your skills, take stock of your assets, and see what you really want to do with your life, and apply that as you move forward, okay? Number 5 is pray for wisdom and trust God. Keep pushing on. Okay, so I'm a big believer in God, and that He loves you, that He cares for you. So pray. Get people you know who know God to pray for you. There's Christians out there that will love to pray for you. So maybe there's some in your family or friends. Let them have the opportunity, and just trust God. Number 6, make a plan. Create goals. So lay out a plan. I've got goals set before me of what I'm trying to do. I haven't accomplished all the goals, but I did accomplish one this week. So these goals are going to take time. I got to press on, but things are falling into place. Have that path set in front of you so you know what you're doing, and there's no surprises along the way. You're on your way to where you're going. Now, it could be that something comes up that's not in your plan that you realize is a better plan. You can change your plan. Okay, it's not a set rule. You can change your plan, but at least have something to work towards. Okay. Number 7, network with others. So that was something I missed this week. I didn't get to network with other business people, but it's good to do that, to network with other people that are, in the same, in my case, it's self-employment or people with running their own businesses. So that's who I'm trying to network with. But it's a good idea. Oh, my alarm's going off. Hang on. But it's a good idea to network with other people that maybe even their thing in common is they've also been laid off in the past, or maybe they are the same skill set as you, in the same industry. Maybe they're coworkers. Maybe they're other people in other companies that are related. Whatever it may be, find a way to network with people. And then number 8 was get focused on your specializations. So you have a specific skill set, get focused on those things and start selling yourself as a specialist on those things. So you've got a past, you've worked on it for so many years. Those are your specializations. Others don't have the history that you do. Use it as a tool in your chest, okay? It's something you can use. So these are all things that I've been working on in my own life. Now, the thing is, these don't apply to everybody, right? So there's newly employed. Maybe you've only been employed and you're young and you haven't been employed that long, so you don't have a huge history that you can count as a skill. Or you've been laid off for a long time and you're just trying to get yourself back together. You know, the important things are getting yourself on that unemployment so that you have something to maintain you while you pursue your jobs. The other thing is pursue those jobs, you know, with confidence, because you do have some history. Now, if you are young and you don't really have, you're trying to go for another type of job, maybe the industry you're in wasn't really what interested you in the first place. A lot of people change their careers multiple times anyways. Then, you know, that's fine. Still apply for what you're interested in and try and seek those jobs. Benefit company is going to make you record those applications so that you can show them what you've been doing. They don't want people just sitting on their hands collecting money from the government. We call that being an artist for the government here, which is you're drawing unemployment, right? Because you're just drawing out of tax dollars when you do that, and it's not helping you and it's not helping anybody else. You're just costing money. So you don't want to be one of those people either. So this week, what did I do? Well, I worked towards my goals. I added some more stuff to my website, and I got a little bit more focused. But one of the other things I did, let's see if I can bring it up here. One of my goals was to get more clients. So in order to do that, you know, I've reached out to people. I've let my people know, of course. But something else I did was I got this Apollo IO outreach program. Can I move it around a little bit here? Yeah, Apollo. It's called Apollo.io. There's a bunch of different ones. I think there's one called Outreach.io. But basically what it does is it allows you to search. So let's say that I was looking for plumbers. Yeah, so the total database is 265.7 million contacts in this. And basically what it's done is it conglomerates social, like public information about companies and who their owners are and who the employees are into this one product. You don't have to pay Apollo for the free account. The free account gives you so many credits and so many searches that you can do. So I'm just showing you an example. So let me try this again. So let's just go, we'll go owner again. That's not selected. Let's just try this one more time. Let's go Canada. Is it still going to limit it? Okay, see, now it's showing it. So I don't know what was going on there. So it's showing all these different companies and people and contacts. So that's good. I'm going to go to industry and put the keyword in here as plumber. See if we can confine it down. Yeah, okay. So now we seem to be getting more plumbers. So let's pick one. Let's go to Mark here. And what it does is it gives information about Mark, and then it'll show up in here whether there's a phone number, email. So it's not seeing any for him. So I'm just going to go back. Nathan, owner. Let's try Nathan. See what he's got. Okay, good. So there is an email address, Nathan, K-Tech Plumbing. So anyways, what I'm trying to show you with this program is it allows you to click on the number, gather information, and reach out to these people. So you get emails, you get numbers. Sometimes the numbers are just the main office. Other times you get you can use credits to get the mobile numbers, the actual individuals sometimes, but sometimes not. So you just got to play around with that a little bit. But if I click on this, it allows me to make a phone call, select what I'm calling about. So let's say it's a prospecting call. Let's say I got the gatekeeper, and then I can put in notes here, left message that I will call back. You know, that type of stuff. And when you save it, it actually saves it, and then it appears with this contact. You can put these contacts into the list. So it really helps with outreach and prospecting, and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm doing cold calling, and it's incredibly difficult. So I've been watching some guys on YouTube and stuff to get their technique and how they do it. I'm so nervous about it. I think I did probably 7 cold calls all on Thursday and Friday because I had to like build myself up to do it. And I literally got through to nobody on any of the calls except for gatekeepers and voicemail. So I did leave. Most of the time I just say my name and say I'm going to give them a call back. But I did leave a message on one saying what it was for, and on the other I said that, or this was the gatekeeper, I told them, yes, I'd be calling back when he's back in the office because he wasn't there, and that I told them the reason, and he just let me know that, yeah, typically you have to go through that screening process with their company, and that's fine. I mean, so many companies do that. It's how it goes, but they may still be interested. So I am going to try and call back, and I've got that all recorded in this program. It tells me when to call back and all that type of stuff. So it's really good. I would recommend that if you're doing some outreach that you use something like that, because it's going to help with the process. There's lots of different ones, of course, you can use. This one's good because it's got the free version with it, so you can pull the information you need. So this week had been a tough one. I told you that. It had been tough, and then, partway through the week, I spoke to my friend, and she had a contact that she wanted me to connect with that may be interested. This person's in Australia, and they may be interested in pursuing some marketing within kind of the industry that I've been working in. So, we set up a meeting, kind of like just a warm kind of handoff meeting where she introduced me. There was another person there that was their developer, and we just talked on Zoom. Had a really good conversation about what she's trying to do, how short of a time frame she has with the conference that's coming up, and some marketing that she wants to do. And I just told her what we can do for her. And she was like, yes, I like it. So I sent her the proposal that night. And of course, Australia is 17 hours ahead of where I am on the west coast of Canada. And she, took a little while. She reviewed it. Asked for a change to the address because I had the address, I guess I had their old business address, corrected that on the proposal, sent it back, boom, she signed it. And that's one client I now have on board. And I think she will be a future client down the road after this event's over as well, because she knows the value. She also works with a lot of people in the industry that may also need marketing as well. And so I'm excited. I'm excited about that. That changed my perspective. The actual proposal signing didn't happen until this weekend. So, I was still kind of reeling from these cold calls I've been doing, and, the other proposal not coming through. All those things were kind of going through my head, like, what's happening? It's not moving as fast as I wanted it to. It never does, right? But then, bing, in my email, congratulations. And it literally is a congratulations. Yes, I found it here. Let me switch over to this screen, and you'll see I use a program called Proposify for my proposals. It's really good. It's got some awesome templates and functionality to it that you can use and modify and create your own contracts and do all that type of stuff, and it'll notify you when your proposals have been read, and it will remind clients or potential clients that the proposal is sitting in their inbox, that type of stuff. Really good. So this is what happens. So it tells me, yes, my proposal was signed, and then that it was completed, and you get this, yay, you're a champion closer. So awesome. So my week ended on a good note, and that's why I say just always keep looking up. My goal is 10 more clients. I might take less than that, actually. Just depends on the finances as I go along. 10 more clients. This is one. I've got another proposal out there. That will be another one. Then I just need 8 more clients, and I'm on my way. So don't ever give up. Keep pushing on. Keep looking for that job that you want. Keep getting your resumes out. Keep pursuing, and it will happen for you. Keep praying and keep pushing on, because like I said before, when you push on, you're learning as you go, you're growing as you go, and you will get to the other side successfully. When you fall down, like a layoff is kind of like a fall down. That's why I've been showing these little clips of people falling down. You get back up. You fall forward and you get back up. When I get knocked down, I get back up again, and you keep going. So press on, people. I'm wishing you all the best, and stay tuned for episode 4 next week. I have not touched, if you're wondering if I decided to do that AI art gift store or souvenir store or whatever you want to call it. I haven't done that yet. I probably will. We'll see how this week goes. If I do, I'll probably do it. I don't know if it'll be this week, but I will probably do it. So in the meantime, please like and subscribe, share it with your friends, let others know that I'm out here sharing my heart, and maybe we can boost this algorithm on my channel. Remember, this channel is not just about me being laid off. This is just a series I'm doing. I'm actually created a podcast on it as well. So you can see right here, podcasts. I've got all my videos here, but I've got the podcast set up with a square image. Apparently what it does is it becomes a playlist of its own that people can access on YouTube Music as well, and it just goes straight from YouTube videos, so you can put videos into a podcast. So I did that, and I don't think it's available in Canada to view, oddly, because when I go to youtube.com/podcast, it doesn't come up, and that's supposed to be the address. So I think it's only in the States for that side of it, but you can still set it up on your Canadian account. So maybe people in the States are going to see this, so that's awesome. So yes, please like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell, do all those things. That will help me build my channel. That will be a stream of income that will help provide for the family, and I would really appreciate it. And it won't just be laid off stuff, okay? I do other things on this channel. It's just me being silly half the time other times I'm sharing serious things and talking about current events and that type of stuff. So bless you guys. Thanks for coming out. We'll see you next time.